So we're actually going to do another fun pick a card reading here. We'll do who is constantly thinking about you. All right, and I'm actually going to pull out some. Let's see here. How about if we do the charms? All right, and you'll pick from there. We actually got some charms here. Okay, there you go. All right. So here are the choices. This will be group number 1, which is kind of like a wheel. And then group number 2 will be the star. And then group number 3 is the heart. All right, so we'll try to find out who is constantly thinking about you. Take a pause if you want and pick which one is calling you out the most. All right, let's get started. All right, group 1, those who chose this wheel charm. Let's try to find out who is constantly thinking about you. Spirit, who is constantly thinking about group 1? Who is constantly thinking about group 1? All right. So the first card we have 7 of Pentacles. It's failure. All right. Although you can't see it much. Sorry about the glare. Yeah. Let me actually try to pull out some holders instead. Let me get some holders for you. Because it's hard because of the glare. Okay, how about if we do that? All right, much better. Let me get more holders here. Okay. All right, Spirit, who is constantly thinking of group 1? Who's constantly thinking of group 1? Who is constantly thinking of group 1? Whoa, okay. Wow, we've got 10 of Swords, cruelty. No, 9 of Swords rather, not 10. Wow, some heavy cards here. Okay. Let me actually get some more holders because I feel like I'm going to pull out probably a total of, let's see, probably 6. Hold on. Okay. Spirit, who is constantly thinking about group 1? Who's constantly thinking about group 1? And why? Wow, okay. Are you kidding me? A lot of heavy energy. We do have interference, or the 8 of Swords. Whoa. So heavy. Heavy indeed. They are definitely in their thoughts. You could be dealing with someone who has air in their chart, so that could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. All right, just saying, because with all the swords here, a lot of overthinking, a lot of stress. Who's constantly thinking of group 1, please? Who's constantly thinking of group 1? Whoa. All right. Then we have 3 of Pentacles, or works. Interesting. Okay. And then the next card, oh my god, we have Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Right. Put this holder over here. Okay, one more card, Spirit. Who is constantly thinking of group 1? Oops, sorry about that. A lot of heavy cards, but there's a lot of love, you know? Definitely, there's feelings involved. Whoa. Just one more card, Spirit, please. Just one more card. Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right, let's see here. We have, oh my God, the sun. Beautiful. All righty. Okay, let's start out with these cards first. Okay, like what I said earlier, it's possible that you could be dealing, or you do have that in your chart. What did I say? Oh my God, chart. You could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, there's also Earth energy here, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. But I'm picking up more air energy, and then if there's fire with the, Seven of Wands, or yeah, I said Seven of Pentacles, but this is actually Seven of Wands. I'm sorry about that. It could be a Leo, a strong Leo in their chart. Could be Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, okay, who is constantly thinking about you? Definitely, you know this person a lot. For some of you, you guys probably met through work, For some, not all of you, for some of you, this is actually someone that has very strong feelings for you, but for some reason, they're very much conflicted. Like, they cannot express their emotions for you. A number of things that I'm picking up, it could be because this is actually a coworker. It could be that there are, some circumstances, either it's a boss employee type of circumstances, or some challenges there, or it could also be that one of you guys is already in a connection, but this person cannot stop thinking about you because they have strong love for you. We have the Ace of Cups here. Okay, strong love for you. Now, for those of you who are not resonating with the workplace, definitely this person is definitely thinking and constantly thinking, because you have the Nine of Swords here. In fact, this person is probably up all night. They are in their thoughts, Look at that. Very depressing. This person's feeling, I'm hearing very broken for some reason. Yeah, very, very broken. Probably for some cases, or for some of you guys are in separation. You guys separated. Something happened, like with the Eight of Swords or interference here. I really feel that this person is like very restricted. Like there were some circumstances. Again, it could be like what I said earlier. You can't be together because one is already married, one is already in a connection, or probably because it's a boss-employee type of relationship. For some, it could also mean that there were actually people who were interfering with this connection and they cannot move. For some, I feel that they are actually pretty much in their thoughts. They're very negative, they're very much stressed out. They're actually, with the Eight of Swords energy, they're actually pretty much just like paralyzed by fear. Like they have a lot of fear from coming forward, and they feel that everything that they do is that there is a failure. They feel that, and they're constantly replaying that over and over in their head. For some of you, I feel that this person is constantly thinking about you because they feel that they messed up. They messed things up. They could have decided on something and then suddenly you realize, like, why did I actually said that, or why did I do that? For some reason, that's also the energy I'm getting. But definitely this person actually wanted to, I'm hearing, collaborate and cooperate with you to go back for some reason. They see you as a sun. You're like a ray of light to this person, because this person is very much in a dark place. And you are this beaming, light to them. And they feel like this kid, for some reason, this kid is like, I'm drawn to this kid, like some sort of like an inner child kind of thing. Like you actually bring happiness to their inner child. I really wanted to say that. I feel that pull of saying that. And they have a lot of love for you. They're very much in love with you, but they feel that if they try to come forward or pursue this, it could result into something, drastic or disaster, or it could damage. I don't know. Maybe, again, something to do with the work. If they do that, they could be sacrificing something. I don't know why I'm hearing sacrifice for some. Like, it takes, a lot of sacrifices in order to be with you. Not because there's something wrong about you, but because the connection is very challenging. Because, again, for some, you guys are, or one of you is actually in a connection already. So, but they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop about this, thinking about this connection, because they feel that this is very, very strong. And there's a lot of love and a lot of happiness on this connection. For some of you, they're actually interference, outside or external forces that are interfering in this connection. I'm hearing it could be also family members, all right, that are actually disapproving of this connection. It could also mean that you guys are business partners. That's why you can't actually mix relationship with business. I'm also hearing that. I'm also feeling that the interference or the outside or external forces could also mean just basically people around them. You know, because this is third party. The Three of Pentacles is third party too. Not necessarily like a third party that there are already in a connection, but that's also an example that I stated earlier. But it could also mean for some that the third party could be people, friends, you know, family members. People are actually already, you know, or are always rather saying their 5 cents, or they're butting in, they're trying to meddle into this connection. And someone who's actually disapproving of this connection, saying a lot of bad things, that it won't not work. Okay, for some reason I'm picking that up. So it could just be, you know, outside or external forces could be their family and friends, and not necessarily being in a romantic connection with someone. But for some of you, definitely yes, there's a romantic connection, or rather they're involved with somebody. Either they're committed already, or they're in a partnership or marriage or whatever. All right. So yes, that's the person who's constantly thinking about you, but they do have lots of love for you. You chose the wheel, so it's like they wanted the wheels to turn around, because this person is feeling so depressed. That's what I'm actually picking up. This person wanted to turn the wheels around and be together with you again, because they felt this really intense connection with you, a lot of love. You know, you bring a lot of happiness towards this person, you know, a lot of happiness that they can't get over you. They really can't. And they're actually very depressed and could not sleep, you know. So yeah, what else am I picking up? Yeah, again, they could have Leo in their chart. They could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which is really, really not surprising with all the swords here. And they could also have Earth in their chart. But mostly what I'm picking up, it's actually fire and air. All right. So let's try to pull out more cards so we can get clues more about this person. Let me try to put this aside. Let's try the Psychic Tarot. For some of you, it's in the workplace. A lot of energies here, so yeah. Take it as it resonates. So Spirit, who is constantly thinking about Group 1? Who is constantly thinking about Group 1? Okay. All right, so we have here positive movement forward. Okay, let's try to pull out, wasn't it the Oracle? Where is that? There we go. Who is constantly thinking about Group 1, please? Whoa, oh my God. All the cards just fall out like crazy. Hold on. Let me just... Okay, there you go. You got the Treasure Island. Okay. Let's try to pull out archetype cards to give us a better clue of who this person is. Okay, Spirit, who is constantly thinking about Group 1? Apparently, because my bunny, oh wow. Okay. My bunny is actually, you know, right beside me. Okay, who's constantly, there you go. let's check this out. Oh, this is blank because archetype cards, they do have 6 blank cards where you can just actually make your own archetype. So let's pull another. Okay, there you go. Wow, we have the mentor card. Okay, then let's try to pull out Life Purpose cards by Doreen Virtue. Who is constantly thinking about group 1? Whoa. Hold on. Let me do it again. I get the sense that this person is quite, you know, like keeping a lot of emotions to themselves because I'm having a hard time shuffling the cards. It's like it's not wanting me to, you know, get anything. That's weird. Okay, there you go. What is this? We have let go. Oh my God. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Okay. All right. And then we will try to pull out, let's see here. Okay, let's try the Romance Angels. Okay, Spirit. Who is constantly thinking about group 1, please? It's like I'm also hearing that they don't want their plans to be known. That's weird. Yeah, they're being secretive. See, we have here very soon. I said plans. Okay, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right. I'm being pulled to get one more from the Romance Angels to complete this reading. It's like they're planning on something and they're being very secretive about it. I'm also hearing that this person could even offer to take you out on a trip somewhere. That's amazing, really. Like a vacation or a retreat with just the two of you together. Well, okay. That's a lot though, Spirit. One more, please. It's like, no, don't tell them my secret. You know, kind of like that energy. Like somebody's stopping me from, yeah, revealing more. This is weird. I've never experienced this. Wow, just one more, please. This person is really like hesitant. This is weird. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. We have here codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right. Okay. So, another clue for this person who's constantly thinking about you. I'm also feeling that this person is, again, they are in a very, very, very sad and dark place. Like they do want to actually come forward towards you, but for some reason there are circumstances, like there are interferences or obstacles. Could be, again, let me repeat myself, it could be because it's in the workplace. It could affect, the business partnership. If you guys are business partners, they don't want to mix business with romance, with romance and all that. For some, it's like a teacher with a mentor here. For some reason, there's also like a teacher-student kind of of thing, which is so weird. And that's just for some of you guys, all right, not all of you. I'm also picking up like a boss employee type of connection, which is kind of like, I'm also feeling, like feeling some sort of like a forbidden thing. For some, they're already married or somebody's already in a connection. And another thing, the interference or their obstacles are actually coming from because somebody is not approving of this connection. It could be family members or friends who are actually not, approving of it. Okay. And this person is very much stressed about it. And I'm actually very much, drawn to this codependency card because I feel that this person who's constantly thinking about you is definitely in a codependent relationship. Either it's actually a family member, one person is actually very toxic, clingy, or narcissistic, kind of like that energy, and your person, or this person rather, that who is constantly thinking about you is very codependent. Like they try to please either their partner if they are in a relationship or in a marriage, they're actually always trying to please this person, really pleasing them. And if they don't do that, they feel guilty, which is kind of like one of the common things that a codependent person does. Like they always have to give and they get depleted. Or, for some, it's just basically like, again, toxicity, some addiction, some problems that or rather substances, alcohol, whatever it is, it could mean a lot of things. I'm really drawn again to this codependency card, but I really feel that this person is actually trying to let go of it. With this let go card, walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. This person feels that in order for them to actually to come into contact or to be in union with you, they really do have to let go of these codependency issues. Whether that's a connection, whether it's a family member, or whether that's a marital thing, or their current partner that they're with who's very toxic, and they're pretty much in that codependency relationship for such a long time. For some reason, I'm actually pulled to saying that they've been with this codependent connection either 9 months or 9 years, as or even 8. Okay, even 8. I'm feeling that. So yeah, and this person knows that they need to let go of this very toxic thing, all right, this toxic behavior. You are probably also a mentor. This person, when you actually arrive to their life, you actually, because they see you as a sun, right, like a beaming ray of light, this person learned a lot from you, and they know that they need to let go what no longer serves them, and that's going to happen very soon with a very soon card here. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Because maybe that's the reason why this person's up all night and, being very much conflicted because they don't know what to do, right? With a cruelty card here, I really feel that they've been in a very toxic connection. Okay, so, and these are the interferences, okay, or the obstacles in the way in order to get together or to come towards you, because honestly, they truly, truly love you a lot. But now they really wanted to, they know that they need to decide on things. Even though it's quite challenging for them and it's really hard for them, they are going to decide that they need to let go of it. Whether that's a person, a pattern, a behavior, some addictions, whatever that is. And they're doing that very soon, or they're going to come towards you very soon. I really I heard earlier that this person's going to surprise you with something. That's why, I'm having a hard time trying to, to pull out some cards. It's like, no, don't tell them, kind of like that kind of, that kind of feeling, But this person, for some of you, not all of you, is this person wanting to take you out either on a trip. I'm really feeling it's a trip somewhere. Going out in the beach because of this positive moving forward. Again, you are just like the sun. They wanted to come towards you, right? That's what I said earlier. Again, let me pull that out. Like what I said, you are this sun for them, this ray of light, and they're actually moving towards you very soon, okay? Because they know that you are their treasure. They see the significance and the importance of this connection, that they really do have to take a leap of faith or even just try to let go of people in order to be with you. Connections, toxic connections, or even their very own toxic behaviors or addictions or negative cycles or patterns in order to be with you. All right. So, yeah, I hope that did help you out. But before I actually wrap things up, let me get you some charms, because, this is fun, I pretty much, got very, very, what do you call this? Inspired by other awesome tarot readers who's actually doing some charms, really. And so I want to do that as well, just for fun. Maybe you can pick out more clues about who is constantly thinking about you. See here. Okay. All right. There you go. What did we have over here? There's letter H. There is letter N. Another H again. Letter K. Letter R. It could be their initials, all right? Letter F. Letter M. Letter Y. Letter P. What else do we have here? Letter J. Letter O. And for some reason I want to put this here. It's like joy, right? And then we have letter V. MVP, joy. I didn't know. So take a look at the letters. They could mean something for you. Okay. And then for your charms, I have here this one-winged angel. By holding this card, they feel like you are the other wing. You give them wings. It's like a freedom. They could, they want it to be free and just to come towards you. I really felt that. And then with the swan shaped like heart, oh my God, this is kind of like a soulmate connection for both of you. You guys are so, together. Like you're like two peas in a pod. For some reason, I felt like saying that. And then with the fish here, it's a symbol of, again, abundance, abundance. And then we do have two keys here, which is very significant. Right? One is gold and one is silver. So I really do feel it's like a soulmate connection. You guys are the key to each other's hearts. Okay. Then we also have here, wow, I think this is a dolphin. Yeah. Again, there's fish. And then there's dolphins. So this person could be friendly, very abundant. And I feel there's a lot of like water animals here. We have the swan, we have the fish, and then we have the dolphins. So I also get that feeling for some reason, any body of water, this person is actually going to take you somewhere where there's a body of water. All right, either lakes, rivers, or ocean. Really, I feel that. Or they could also have, water in their chart for some reason. And then we have here guitar. So for me, I feel that this person, for some reason, yeah, maybe they do love to play guitar, as simple as that. Or I heard serenade. Wow, really, honestly. Like, they wanted, maybe not necessarily like serenade you, like bring a guitar, it could be. But it's like they wanted to come towards you and actually try to make up and try to woo you again for some reason. And oh my God, I just realized now. Look at this. Again, you saw me. I was just like mixing it all up, the charms, but you got one silver wing and the other one is gold. So it's really like a soulmate connection. It's like the both of you are actually balancing each other out. We're very much like two peas in a pod. Like you're like a twin. It could be a soulmate too, but that definitely, this is a magical connection. Also with this fairy over here. Very magical, this magical bond between the both of you. And again, there's a music, like keynote there, and then the guitar. So probably this person is also sending you signs through music, is also what I'm picking up. And then we have here a leaf. For me, you give them life, okay? Or this person could also love outdoors, the nature and all that. But I'm really, really drawn to this. Oh my God. 2 keys and then 2 feathers. Okay. It's like you are actually really, really like 2 peas in a pod. You're like twins, and there's a lot of intense connection here, definitely. And this person really wanted to turn things around because he chose the wheel. They wanted to do that. They wanted to come back. Okay, they wanted to come back. They feel that this is a fated connection too, is also what I'm picking up from the charms here. So again, I hope that resonated with you. You bring them joy, because I also tried to form a letter here, or a word rather. We have joy, yeah. So anyway, Yeah, I hope that resonated with you. If not, just simply choose another pile or this reading is not for you. All right, thanks for watching, Group 1. See ya. Bye. Alrighty, Group 2, those who chose this star charm. Let's try to find out who is constantly thinking about you and why, okay? Alright, Spirit, who is constantly thinking about Group 2 people and why? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Who is constantly thinking about Group 2 people? Okay, there we go. Oops, hold on. Who is constantly thinking about Group 2 people and why? Okay. First card we have the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Disc. Maybe try to pull out some holders for you so you can actually see them. Otherwise there'll be a glare because it's nighttime over here. Who is constantly thinking about Group 2 people and why? Whoa, okay. So the second card, let's see here. Oh wow, another pentacle. We have Princess of Disc, the kindergarten teacher. Oh wow. All right. Okay. We'll get 6 cards total for this. Always constantly thinking about Group 3, rather Group 2 people. Okay, there you go. We have the Hermit. Oh wow, this could be a Virgo. You could be the Virgo, or this person is a Virgo. A lot of pentacles. Okay, let's put it over here. All right, Spirit. Okay, there you go. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is a Cancer, so it could be Cancer, or it could be Virgo, or you could have that in your chart or in their chart. All right. Who's constantly thinking about Group 2 people and why? Okay, let's see here. We have, wow, the Devil. So a lot of earth energy. They could be Virgo or Capricorn, by the way. All right. Okay, one more card. Was constantly thinking about Group 2 and why? Ooh. Wow, why am I hearing the song Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight? Okay, I didn't get any song for Group 1, but for Group 2, I got that song, like, Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight? I forgot who sang that, but I really heard that in my head. So try to look up, and I'll try to leave that in the timestamps who sang that, because honestly, I forgot who that is. Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight? And try to look into the lyrics, because it might mean something. So we have here the Fool, okay? Okay. All right. So right off the bat, what I sense, there's a lot of pentacles. So the energy that I'm seeing here, it could be, rather, not Aquarius. Why did I say Aquarius? It could be Virgo, Capricorn, and then Taurus. But strong Virgo with a Hermit here, and then a strong Capricorn energy. If it's a water sign, that's going to be Cancer or the Chariot, okay? All right, so this person is actually constantly thinking about you. I really feel that they're actually quite very much addicted, you know, like obsessed towards you for some reason. Like maybe you guys are actually in separation. That's why I heard the song like, "Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight?" Maybe you guys are no longer in communication or already separated, and this person is still constantly thinking about you, like who you were with, are you okay, and things like that. It's like a matriarch, right? Like a motherly energy, like very much like always concerned about how are you doing, where are you going, you know, things like that. But very much, I don't feel that it's like very smothering. It's just that this person has this very nurturing energy about them, very nurturing energy about you. For some, it could just be a totally like a mother, all right? Because this is general. It's not like only about romance who's constantly thinking about you. It could even be a friend, okay? A friend, but they're actually just overly concerned. I could, you know, sense that energy. For those of you who's resonating more with the romance and all that, you guys are probably in separation and this person is still thinking about you, still not over you, quite still obsessive over you. I don't know why you guys broke up, but definitely, or why, you know, you guys are no longer, you know, together. For some, it could be work. It could be somebody had to, leave and be separated from you because they need to work overseas, abroad. I'm also picking that up. Or for some of you, it's just that you guys, you know, just had a fallout. You're no longer together, but this person is still concerned about you. And there's also this energy that this person is actually isolated themselves from the world, like with a Hermit here. Okay. Like this person, you know, or they felt isolated for some reason. So somebody's actually, you know, took a step back, you know, from the connection. But this person is actually, you know, since they're very much obsessed and addicted, like they can't get over you, this person really wanted to move towards you with a Chariot here. They wanted to progress things. They wanted to move forward, okay? Maybe they've been in a long period of isolation or separation from you. I don't know what exactly happened because this is a general reading, but definitely this person tried to step back, okay? Tried to step back from the connection. And it could also be work. Some of them, they're focused on their career first, and it's they're, you know, they need to step back and focus on their career. But now they're missing you totally, and they're constantly, you know, thinking about you. It's like they're very much obsessed with you, with the Devil here. Or it could mean that this person is constantly thinking about you is a workaholic too. Like someone who's very materialistic, or someone who's actually always putting all of their efforts on their work, on finances or material stuffs is also what I'm picking up. But this person, definitely, I felt their energy that they wanted to come towards you. They want to move forward, okay? They want to move forward and start a brand new beginning with you. Start a new journey with you with a Fool card here. Okay, if you guys are in separation, like there was a breakup, definitely this person is thinking of you because they're thinking of ways and strategies to come forward, you know, to come forward or, yeah, just to reconcile, you know, with you and start anew, start fresh. Start from the very beginning. I could feel they're very grounded type of person, but sometimes they could also be anxious or it could be also negative at times. This person's constantly think about you. It's very caring, very motherly, you know, in nature, not too smothering, but somebody who always likes to check up on you. Just like when I heard the song, "Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight?" Like they're very concerned. Like they always wanted to make sure that you're doing okay. I get that vibration so strongly. I wish I could actually, let me take my cell phone. Hold on. Let me actually get my cell phone for you. Because I'm being drawn to, hold on. I'm being drawn to the lyrics because it's like something is telling me that I need to take a look at the lyrics. I forgot who sang that song, although that's a really beautiful song. Group 1 didn't get, you know, any song, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't get any. But for this pile, I really heard it in my head. Who's going to drive you home? Oh yeah, there you go, the Cars. Okay, yeah, the Cars. So let me read the lyrics for some reason. Who's going to tell you when it's too late? Who's going to tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's going to drive you home tonight? Who's going to pick you up when you fall? Who's going to hang it up when you call? Who's going to pay attention to your dreams? Who's going to plug their ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Okay, who's going to drive you home tonight? All right, let me take a look. Let's try to get the full lyrics here. Who's going to hold you down when you shake? Who's going to come around when you break? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's going to drive you home tonight? I also get this feeling, not for all of you, but this person is, it's like this person knows that they have this maternal or paternal energy about them. Like somebody is much more younger or much more older. And this person over here, their energy, they're kind of like, yeah, the teacher, the kindergarten teacher, right? Kindergarten, that somebody is, they're looking... yeah, they're dealing with kids, right? Small kids. And they do have that maternal or paternal energy about them. Like they're very much caring. They want to make sure that you are doing well, you're doing okay. So it's kind of like, you know, they give off that kind of vibe, like they're a mother or father or somebody who's a caregiver, okay? Which is very common, especially for cancers. If you're referring to a Cancerian, because Cancerian give off that really nurturing vibe about them, very caring, kind of like a nurse too, you know? So I get the feeling that this person is actually like, you know, now that we're separated, who's going to do all of that? You know, all of those things for you. For some reason, this person kind of have, you know, kind of like wanting to tell you that they've done all those things for you, right? They've always been there for you. And now who's going to do that? You know, I really get that. It's kind of like egoistic or kind of like codependent in such a way that, because I've dealt with a codependent person before where, you know, she is actually trying to tell me that she's telling her husband, like, okay, I've done this and I've done that. And she's a Cancerian too, by the way. No offense to Cancerians. Not all Cancerians are like that. But she's a Cancerian, and I get that kind of energy. That's why I want to share it. Like, she would actually tell me that, you know, she's so sick and tired of her husband. And she would tell her husband, who's going to do all of those things for you? Nobody would. It's only me. You know, it's only me. But for some reason, she's actually codependent. That's actually part of her manipulation. You know, for some reason, like, you know, part of her manipulation in such a way that to keep the person so that the person would realize her worth. Some people, they do that because they have very low self-esteem. So maybe that's a devil energy too, kind of like very toxic or codependent for some of you, not all of you, okay? But yeah, definitely that song, Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight, is actually very strong in my head earlier. So yeah, another energy I'm feeling here, they could also be an Aries, okay, if it's a fire sign. Aries, Cancer, and Virgo and Capricorn are very, very much, you know, when it comes to sun signs or moon signs or rising signs or what have you, or just the energy. So actually, let's try to pull out more cards. Okay. Let's try here. What should I pick? Okay, let's try the Psychic Tarot card. Additional clues about who's constantly thinking. Okay, there we go. Wow, you got 2 cards. Look at this. Emotional loss. Oh my God. And then, oh my God, heartache and loss. So definitely this person is heartbroken. You guys are definitely, if it's actually romance, and majority of you guys are here for romance, definitely this person is feeling all the loss of not being together with you, you know? They're very much like in a very depressive state. For some of them, I'm hearing the reason why we all have the Pentacles and the Devil card, which also talks about not necessarily sex, not necessarily talking about devil, you know, devil thing, like, you know, or, you know, toxic thing. It could also mean that they're workaholics. I have that feeling that some of them are trying to, you know, spend all their time and work just to actually ignore you, ignore their feelings for you because they cannot take the heartbreak. There's a huge possibility here that you were the one who actually broke off with this person and they're feeling the emotional loss. My gosh, that's emotional loss and then heartache and loss. So yeah, they're feeling that and they can't stop thinking about you. You know, they really can't because they have strong feelings for you. So yeah. Let me pull out more cards. That's very strong. Spirit, any other clues about who's constantly thinking about group 2, please? Whoa. Oh my God. That was strong. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Who is constant? My God, that was strong. Okay, got 3 cards. Wow, the energy is so strong. Okay, so you got the observer card. So definitely this person is watching over you. Again, like I said, based on the song, who's gonna drive you home tonight? You know. Then we have milk and honey, and then we have, oh my God, serendipity. All right. It's a strong connection. This person can get over you. That's why they're constantly thinking about you. They really wanted to come back for some reason. I feel that because they feel this is a fated connection and they still can't get over you. That's why they're always watching with the observer card here, really watching over you all the time. Okay. Actually, let me pull out cards because you got a lot of cards for this one. Let me actually get more clues before we continue with the reading. Any other clues about who this person is, Spirit? Okay, let's see here. You have a student. Okay. Oh my God, this is weird because the card you got earlier, it's a kindergarten teacher. So, and then we have a student, okay? All right. Not necessarily that it's a kindergarten. You know, it could just be a clue. Like there's some sort of like one is actually, the energy is mature and the other one is immature, or one is older than the other. You know, not necessarily. But for some, yeah, it could be a student. Oh my God, student. Student or teacher kind of affair. But yeah, that's weird. Or it's just basically one is older than the other because I felt their energy earlier. Like they're much more mature or much more, you know, mature in age, not just the age, could be their energy. Okay. And so anyway, it says here, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Yeah. So again, this person has a lot of concern and care for you. I don't think that this is really just coming out of a codependent kind of thing. It could be for others of you, but this person could just be genuinely like very much caring, you know? And so when you guys actually parted ways, they felt all of the loss, you know, they felt, you know, all of the loss. They are heartbroken, definitely. They're missing you a lot. That's why they're always watching over you, checking up on you in social media, maybe checking up what are you doing, who are you with, who's going to drive you home tonight. Oh my God. Yeah, they're, you know, they're that kind of a person because there's sweetness in this and your connection, whether, you know, if, you know, you guys, when you were together and the happy times and all that, there's a lot of sweetness there, you know, but, and they're missing that. They're missing that, definitely. And they know that this is actually a fated connection. You can also flip it. It could be actually the one who's very much more mature and you've taught this person a lot because someone is actually immature. You're like a student and you're like a teacher, not necessarily like, you know, literally like you're a teacher and they're a student, but it's more of like one is mature than the other. One is much more older and one is much more younger. All right. But you guys, you know, used to have a very, very good connection. And this person is missing that. It would want to come, you know, to come back again and be with you again. Because I really feel with the cards that we got earlier, like what I said, they really wanted to come forward or to try to progress this or move towards you. And I won't be surprised if this person is actually going to, yeah, to actually come back to you. Excuse me. Suddenly, my throat is blocked. But definitely, this person is feeling, you know, very hopeless, very, you know, depressed, and they felt all the loss because they're not with you any longer, and they're actually wanting to come forward or to come together, you know, to go back to you. All right, so I wasn't able to pull out the romance angels because we have so many cards here, but let's try to do that for you. Let me get that. Okay. Because I did pull out romance angels for the other group, okay? Although they didn't get song. For some reason, this pile 2 or group 2, oh wow, I heard that song. Okay, let me actually just toss it over there. All right, Spirit, any other clues about who's constantly thinking about group 2? Whoa. Okay, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. What did I say? I love it when it's making sense, because earlier, like what I said, let me pull out the cards that you actually got. Like what I said, there's actually a lot of pentacles here. We have Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me. You got the Hermit, which is a Virgo, which is an earth sign. And then we have the Devil. And like what I said, it doesn't only have to do, if you can remember what I said earlier, the Devil card doesn't necessarily mean something very toxic like drugs or sex and all that, but it could also mean workaholic, somebody who's very materialistic. So yeah, something to do with the finances. So this person could have been, you know, very much focused on their work, you know, on their finances. Okay, some of them, if you remember me saying this, this person could have to, you know, move towards or move to another city or another country for work. Like they really need to do that in order to actually earn some money, because this person is very much concerned with their finances. And this is kind of like a blockage in your connection, okay? But they're feeling the loss because probably somebody or some of you, you know, tried to end the connection, and they're, you know, it's like, you know, okay, with all the money that I got, even though I'm more, you know, focus on my finances and career and whatever it is that I've earned out of it, you are not there to celebrate, you know, the wealth and all that, the materialistic, you know, things like probably, let's say, like fine food or clothes or whatever, if you're actually not there. That's why they're very much, you know, feeling the loss. Okay, so yeah. So I hope that actually resonated with you. But before we actually wrap this up, I'm actually going to pick out some charms for you, because this is something new. I really love all those tarot readers doing the charms, especially Charmed Intuition. I find her videos so amusing, you know. And yeah, I just also wanted to try this out to give you additional clues about who's this person who's constantly thinking about you. All right, let me mix it up. All right. Okay. So there you go. Let's take a look. For the letters, you have letter L. What else? It could be their initial, right? There's letter C. There's letter G. There's letter K. There's letter X. Another X. Another L. And then another J. Okay? It could just be their initials, you know, whether that's their first name, their last name, okay? All right. And then for the charms, what you got, angels watching over me. All right. So yeah, so this person could be, you know, someone who is very spiritual too, or this person is, or this is a divinely guided connection with the angels watching over this connection, because this seems to be very strong, because we had the serendipity card, which is something that is fated, right? And then with the key, again, it's like you hold the key, you know, for their happiness, because even though they have all of the money, even though because they are actually money focused or very much materialistic, even though with all of the success that they have at work or finances or whatever that is, business ventures or whatever projects, achievements and all that, they know that you are still the key towards their happiness, okay? To their happiness rather. And definitely there was a tower moment with a tower here, which probably resulted to disruption. There was a disruption in your connection, but they know that you will always be this snowflake, someone who's very unique, and they can't find that in any other person, okay, because you are unique. All right. And then with the bicycle here, this reminds me always of the Chariot card. So definitely this person wanted to come forward or to move towards you, okay, to move towards you. Alrighty, so yeah, that's all I got. So hopefully you like this fun pick a card reading. If this resonated, let me know. I do love reading comments and, you know, replying as much as I can. And if it didn't, just choose another pile, or this reading is simply not for you. Alright guys, goodbye. Love and light. Alright, the last group, we have the heart-shaped charm over here. All right, let's try to find out who is constantly thinking about you. All right, spirit guides, archangels, and angels. Who's constantly thinking about group 3, please? Who is constantly thinking about group 3? Whoa, okay. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Group 1 got this. This is 9 of Swords. Okay. They're really thinking because they can't sleep. You know, they're up at night thinking about you. Oh, my God. All right. Okay. Who is constantly thinking about group 3 people? Whoa. Okay. All right. How many cards? Okay, you got 3. I'll take that because I normally get at least 3. A maximum of 3. Let's flip it and see. Okay. We have 7 of Cups here. All right. Next card that you got, we have 4 of Swords. There you go. Then you have 2 of Wands. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. And let's get one more. Who is constantly thinking about group 2, or rather group 3? Okay, there you go. All right, let's see. Wow, we have 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah. All the elements are actually here, but I could strongly sense that this person has a strong air, you know, air energy about them. That's Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This person really cannot stop thinking about you because they're in that 9 of Swords energy. A lot of anxiety, a lot of worries, you know. They could also be depressed. They couldn't sleep at night, always replaying things in their heads, you know. With the 7 of Cups here, I feel that this person is actually, you know, like maybe they do have, for some, they do have a lot of options, okay? Or they feel that you have a lot of options and they can't, you know, stop thinking about you, like they're worried about something that maybe you're going to choose someone over them. That's actually the feeling that I'm getting, right? The other feeling that I'm getting is that they're torn between, you know, they could have Gemini as well in their chart, like just saying, but they're torn between about making a decision. Like they're very conflicted in their head and they're very much, you know, indecisive. There you go, the word indecisive. That's why I said, you know, this group has a strong air energy about them. A lot of, you know, indecisions, a lot of this person's at a crossroads, like they don't know what to do, and somebody's actually, you know, resting with a 4 of Swords here, you know, at a break, and, you know, trying to take a break from the connection. Maybe somebody probably needs to step back in order for them to actually, you know, come to terms or try to think really about what it is that they want. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles here, this could be a third party situation. It could also be a workplace. Like, you know, this person could be someone that you met in the workplace. Not necessarily, but this could also mean that it's a third party situation. Like someone is very conflicted. Like what I said earlier, somebody needs to make a choice or a decision. And this person's having a hard time trying to decide on things. Okay. But that other energy that I feel is that this person is worried because you might have a lot of options, you know, that you could choose someone else instead of them. That's also one energy that I'm picking up. But definitely this person is very conflicted. Like they don't know, you know, what to do. Honestly, they really don't know what to do. Actually, let me pull out one more card because I just noticed I just have 5 cards over here. All right. Let me actually fix it. Okay. Because we're running out of space for some reason. Okay. And then we can just put it here. Hold on. I just noticed that now. Like, there's something missing. All right, let's see here. One more card, Spirit. Please give us clues. Who's constantly thinking about group 3? Whoa, hold on. Okay, there we go. Wow, we have Princess of Wands, the dancer. Okay. All right, so they could have fire in their chart too. Okay, could be Sagittarius is what I'm feeling. Okay, so again, some of them, they're having a hard time trying to settle down, make a decision whether they're going to actually form a commitment with you or not. You know, I'm also picking that up. For some reason, somebody's actually conflicted, somebody not really knowing what to do about this connection, okay, or who to choose. There's a lot of the word indecision, being indecisive, making a choice is very, very strong in this reading. And this could also be a third party situation in which somebody's already in a connection, or there's one person who's actually trying to make a choice between two people. That's why I said Gemini. They could have that Gemini or that Lover's card, the Gemini energy in their chart. And they couldn't sleep about it, you know? It's like, I heard that someone is not wanting to lose, you know, one of them, which is, you know, that's not a good thing. You know, you got to make a decision. You can't just take both of them or have both worlds, you know. That's probably why this person is stressing out, okay? It could be that they're already in a connection, a very committed partnership, but they don't want to give that up. They don't want to lose you either, you know. They're very much conflicted. That's why they decided to take a step back, or you decided to take a step back from this connection, because it's taking a long time for them to decide, to make up their own mind, okay? That's the energy that I'm feeling here for group 3. Okay, so let's try to pull out more clues about this person. See here? Let's try to pull out, hold on, the Psychic Tarot. Spirit, any additional clues about who is constantly thinking about, there you go. Oh my God, what did I just say? Oh God, I love it when you shuffle the cards real time, really. I couldn't make that up. And that's your confirmation. My phone just rang. Yeah, I'm just really, really, you know, shocked because I got the mental conflict. And I told you earlier, this person is really conflicted. Like, they don't know. They could have really, like, strong air in their chart, because air signs, they are overthinkers, you know? They have a lot of anxiety. They can be indecisive. They don't know what to do. You know, they really don't know what to do. And they're just they're always in their thoughts, always thinking about it over and over and over and over again. Okay? Let's try to pull out more cards. Let's try Wisdom of the Oracle. Any other additional clues, Spirit, about who is constantly thinking about group 3? Who is constantly thinking about group 3? Okay, there we go. We have a change in the wind. Okay. Then let's try to pull out archetype cards. Oh, wow. That was fast, but no. Who is constantly thinking about group 3 people and why? Oh, God. We got 2 cards there. Excuse me. We have Rescuer. Let me read it. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Okay. Oh, wow. Then he chose the heart, right? Look at this. I'm drawn to it. Like heart. Okay. Shadow attributes assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. Oh, God. All right. So that's your first card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. The next one, I actually got 3. I just realized it now. I thought that's just 2. Then we have Teacher. Okay. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. All right. Then you've got the Prince, romantic charm and potential for power. Shadow will be using power for self-aggrandizement. Okay, so let's pull out more. I'm being pulled to get one more for you guys for some reason. Let's actually try. I want to pull this out for some reason. I want to pull this life purpose card. Because I didn't do that for group 2, by the way. I noticed that. But I just, you know, do things, you know, sometimes, you know, like whatever it is, it's going to pop up, or what I'm being pulled to do, right? So I'm being pulled to do this to get more clues about who is constantly thinking about you. But group 2 got a song for some reason. group 1 didn't. I don't know if I'm gonna get a song for you guys. Okay, who is constantly thinking about group 3, please? Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. You have the builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Okay. All right, let me actually put this over here so you can see all the cards. There you go. So what I'm feeling here is that, again, this person is actually mentally conflicted. Like, they don't know really on what to do. You know, it's like they're being forced. I could feel their pressure, like they're very pressured to make a decision about something, but they're conflicted. For some of you guys, they don't want to actually make a decision at all. If possible, they don't want to change things. And speaking of change, there's a change in the wind. I just noticed it. I said change and then a change in the wind. It's like they want to change things. Like they want to keep both worlds, which is not a good thing. They're really, really pressured about something, whether they should give up their current partner, if it's a third party, give up their current partner and go with you, or if you're the third party, you know, just switch it. You know, they don't want to make a decision yet because they're very much pressured. They can't handle it. You know, they've been having sleepless nights really about this situation in which, you know, they have to make a decision and they cannot, you know. Maybe that's the reason why there's a Four of Swords energy. There's a pause and a break, okay? Because they know there's going to be huge changes in the horizon once they make a decision. And it's not an easy decision to make for them, okay? With the Rescuer card here, I feel that this person, you know, it says here, provide strength and support to others in crisis. So I feel that this person, you know, yeah, they do have that qualities, you know, they love to provide help towards other people. They could also be actually teachers or mentors, you know, like something to do with providing support or trying to share their experience, trying to share their skill or wisdom with the teacher card here, okay? And for some of them, just you know, a clue about who is constantly thinking about you. This person is, you know, like trying to seek some help on what to do, probably getting some advice from people. You know, they're trying to get advice on what to do because they're really, really conflicted. They're very indecisive. They don't know what's the next step, okay? And I'm really feeling that they don't want to lose both worlds, you know? Okay, and then with the Prince card here, this person is definitely someone who's actually very romantic, you know? They have this charm, this charisma, especially with the builder. Look at that body, come on. You know, this person could be, you know, somebody who's very charming, you know, very, very charming. And somebody who's also a visionary. I'm hearing visionary. I don't know why. But somebody who's, you know, always thinking about, they could be Aquarius, by the way, because Aquarius are very innovative, you know. For some reason, if it's an air sign, it could also be an Aquarius. But this person is very much, you know, always looking, you know, into what's ahead of them in the future. And they're kind of scared when they are actually like, sort of like confronted with that idea. They got, you know, they get overwhelmed, rather. They get overwhelmed and now they're actually deciding what to do. You know, they don't know what to do. And some of them are actually seeking help from a mentor maybe, or actually they're just seeking help from a friend, you know. But this person, again, like what I said, you know, they are actually also, they're a very loving person. I still feel that they're actually a loving person, especially that you chose the heart. And then there's, you know, the Rescuer card here. I'm drawn to the Rescuer card. And for some reason, since you have the Prince here, so somebody's very charismatic, very romantic, you know. Yeah. I could also, you know, for some of you guys, I could sense the player vibe. A lot of women or men, just, you know, depending who you are watching this or your person is, you know, is very, very charismatic. They're very attractive, you know, very, very much attractive to both sexes, even not just, you know, female or male, but to all sexes maybe, because they have this charisma about them. But then again, this person needs to make a decision. It could be something to do with commitment. Are they going to commit or not? You know, that's the energy I'm feeling. All right. I didn't get any song for some reason, but for group 2, I really got the song. Yeah. So let's actually try to pull out one more card for you before we wrap things up. For some reason, I noticed on this reading, I didn't use the very same cards. I didn't use the light purpose cards for group 2, but they got a song. So that's odd, you know. Normally I don't do that. But anyway, Spirit, any other additional clues about who is constantly thinking about group 3? Who is constantly thinking about group 3? Whoa, that's a lot. Wow, the energy of this person. My God. All too jumpy, very anxious is what I'm feeling. This person's very anxious. A lot of worries. Who is constantly thinking about group 3? And why? Okay, there you go. All right, you got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. What did I tell you? This person is in a Four of Swords energy, right? They need to actually ground themselves, you know. They need to ground themselves. They are in a Four of Swords, or, yeah, a kind of like a pause or a break from the world. They need to isolate themselves from the world in order to make a decision. Okay? They need to decide on things. In order for them to do that, they need to retreat. To, you know, retreat and try to contemplate more, be in that hermit energy and try to contemplate and try to, you know, to get themselves together, you know, in order for them to make a decision, because they're very mentally conflicted. For some of you guys, maybe this person wanting as well to take you out on a retreat, like just both of you, so you can talk things out. I'm also feeling that. All right. So yeah, wow. Okay, so now let's actually try to pull out some charms. I love a lot of tarot readers doing some charms, you know. It's so fun. So I tried to get myself some charms, and I want to use it on this reading too. Okay. There's already some letters actually popping out, as you can see. Wow, a lot of letters. A lot of letters. Let me actually try to... That's a lot of letters, guys. You got the most letters. Group 1 and Group 2 didn't. But let's see here. We have the letter G. We have the letter F. We have the letter U. We have the letter E. We have the letter L. Wow, fuel. Okay. We have the letter F. We have the letter Z. Letter N. It could be their initials, by the way. You can just, you know, take a look at the letters here. Maybe you can pick up some clues about who this person is. Letter K. And then letter D. Okay, then we have the letter M. What else? We have the letter B. And then the letter R. And then the letter L. Okay. So, yeah, just take a look at the, you know, letters. Maybe you can also form, you know, a word, or probably it's just simply their initials, you know, first name, last name, nickname. And the charms that you got here, actually, let's see here. We have here a Pegasus, okay? Wow. For some reason, when I held it in my hand, it felt like power, you know? Like this person wanted to be, you know, to be in their power. For some reason, I'm really picking that up more. I'm also feeling that this person is actually in a fantasy land. I don't know why I'm saying that, but they could be in a fantasy land. Like, they love to daydream about things, you know. And this person also wanting to, you know, to be free from all of these conflicts for some reason. Like, they just want to, you know, move past towards that, especially with this bicycle over here. It's like a chariot card for me, you know, like a chariot. You wanted to move or progress. Okay. And then what else did you get? You got this cute little paw. I don't know if you can see it, but this, oh gosh, this little cute, you know, it's like a footprint, or an animal footprint. Okay, so this person is actually someone, for me, when I saw that, or when I held that in my hand, with that animal print, I feel that this person is actually very grounded, trying to ground themselves, is, you know, the feeling that I got when I held that, or when I saw it. They're trying to ground themselves for some reason, because they're very anxious. They're very anxious at this moment. They could also be very friendly, okay? For some, you know, it could also mean being very friendly. And then we have here key, Okay, so all three piles got the key card. Okay, so probably they're trying to find the key, like the answer. They're trying to find the answer to their dilemma right now. That's, message I'm getting by holding that card. And then we have here, this is actually a butterfly, but the other part is missing. So they do feel that you are actually the one that would complete them. Honestly, that's what I'm feeling. They're realizing that they wanted to actually merge with you for some reason. And then we also have here, it's like a moth or a butterfly. They're probably using their intuition as well, and making a decision, following their own inner guidance. And then we have here keynote. So yeah, this person could probably love music, or they know that something is unfinished. It's like an unfinished symphony for some reason. I have to say that. And then with this crown over here, I really feel that this person knows that you are actually the queen or the king to their heart, okay? You could be the king or the queen, okay? And you could be the key as well. You hold the answer. To probably, majority of them are very, very much unhappy. So they feel that they actually can get a lot of happiness when they're with you, You fuel them for some reason, that fuel word. But yeah, so hopefully this actually resonated with you. Or if not, you can actually choose another pile. If not, this reading is simply not for you. Okay? But thank you once again for watching this fun pick a card reading. I'll see you guys again on the next pick a card. Thank you. Goodbye. Love and light.